We're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a particular gem, the 1988 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, and you might be surprised to learn just how much it's worth in today's market. So, if you have a 1988 D penny in your pocket, stick around as we unravel its value, history, and what makes it so special. Of the Lincoln penny, first minted in 1909, has a rich history that reflects American culture and values. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that was used from 1959 until 2008. The 1988 D-Mint mark indicates that it was produced at the Denver Mint, which is one of the primary facilities responsible for minting U.S. coins. And now, let's focus on the 1988 D-Mint mark penny. During this year, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, with the Denver Mint contributing significantly to that total. However, despite the large production numbers, certain coins from this year exhibit unique characteristics that can significantly increase their value. When it comes to coins, condition is paramount. The 1988 D penny in average circulation condition might only be worth a few cents. However, if you come across a coin in uncirculated or mint state condition, you could be looking at a value of anywhere from $1 to $2. For those coins that have been graded as MS65 or higher, the value can jump to $5 or even more. To determine the value of your 1988 D penny, it's crucial to have it graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These organizations provide an accurate assessment of a coin's condition, which can help you understand its market value better. But what exactly makes the 1988 D-Mint mark penny worth considering for collectors? The key factors include rarity, demand, and unique characteristics. Some collectors are particularly interested in error coins, such as those with double die obverse or other minting mistakes, which can fetch much higher prices at auction. If your 1988 D penny has any noticeable errors, it could be worth investigating further. The market for coins can fluctuate based on trends and collector interest. Recently, there has been a growing appreciation for Lincoln pennies, particularly those from specific years and mint marks. As more collectors enter the market, the demand for high-quality examples of the 1988 D penny may increase, potentially driving prices higher. If you're considering selling your 1988 D Mint mark penny, there are several avenues you can explore. Local coin shops, online auction sites, and coin shows are all viable options. Before selling, make sure to do your research and compare prices to ensure you're getting a fair deal. Remember, a well-documented and graded coin can command a higher price. For those new to coin collecting, here are a few tips to help you get started. First, always handle your coins with care to avoid damage. Second, educate yourself about the coins you collect. Knowing the history and details can enhance your enjoyment. Lastly, join a local coin club or online community where you can share your passion and learn from other collectors. In conclusion, the 1988 D-Mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a penny, it's a piece of history that holds potential value for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin can be a fascinating addition to your collection. So, take a closer look at your spare change. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content on rare coins and collecting tips. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. You might have some of these in your pocket right now, but do you know just how valuable they can be? Stick around as we uncover the history, rarity, and current market value of this seemingly ordinary penny that could be worth thousands of dollars. The Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, was first minted in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth. Over the decades, this coin has seen various designs and changes, reflecting the artistic and cultural shifts in America. The 1967 penny features the familiar image of Lincoln on the obverse and a simple design of two wheat stalks on the reverse. 1967 was a significant year for the United States, marked by cultural upheaval and social change. The country was deeply involved in the Vietnam War, and the civil rights movement was gaining momentum. Amidst these changes, the production of coins continued, with millions of pennies minted that year. Mint marks play a crucial role in determining the value of coins. The absence of a mint mark on a penny means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the oldest mint in the United States. The 1967 no-mint mark penny, while common in circulation, is sought after by collectors due to its unique characteristics. It's essential to understand that while many coins may look alike, their value can significantly vary based on their mint marks, condition, and rarity. In this case, the 1967 no-mint mark penny, when in excellent condition, can attract a lot of interest. When it comes to coin collecting, rarity is one of the primary factors that influence value. While millions of 1967 pennies were minted, those in uncirculated or gem condition are rare. As of today, only a small number of these coins have been graded as high quality by professional grading services. Demand among collectors is another critical element. The 1967 no-mint mark penny has captured the interest of many due to its historical significance and its association with the Lincoln Penny series. Many collectors actively seek out high-grade examples to complete their collections, which drives up the market value. Now, let's talk numbers. The market value of a 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny varies widely based on its condition. In circulated condition, you might only find it valued at a few cents. However, for uncirculated or higher grade examples, the value can soar. Recent auctions and sales have seen well-preserved examples selling for upwards of several $100s, and in some cases, even more. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher can fetch prices between $500 to $1,000 or more, depending on the buyer's interest and market trends. If you think you might have a valuable 1967 no-mint mark penny, here are some steps to identify its potential worth. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. A clean, shiny coin with sharp details will have a higher value. Consider having your coin professionally graded by a reputable service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. This can provide a clearer picture of its condition and value. Look up recent auction results for similar coins. Websites like eBay or auction houses can provide insight into what buyers are currently paying. Engaging with other collectors can provide valuable knowledge and assistance in understanding the coin market. In conclusion, the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of currency, it's a collectible item with significant historical value. While many of these coins are commonly found, a well-preserved example could be worth a considerable amount of money. So, check your piggy banks, drawers, and change jars. You might just find a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content on rare coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or if you own a 1967 no-mint mark penny. We're focusing on a specific treasure that often gets overlooked, the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. While many may see it as just another penny, this little coin has some fascinating history and significant market value that collectors should know about. So, let's dig in. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. Over the years, it has undergone several design changes, but the core image of Lincoln remains. The 1975 no-mint mark penny is part of a long-running series and was produced during a time of change in the United States. In 1975, the U.S. Mint was busy preparing for the upcoming Bicentennial celebrations. Although most pennies from this year bear the D mint mark indicating they were produced in Denver, a select number of no-mint mark pennies were minted in Philadelphia. The presence of this coin without a mint mark can make it particularly special. The 1975 Lincoln penny features the well-known image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the great leader. What makes the no-mint mark version stand out is its rarity compared to its Denver counterparts. When examining this penny, look for the fine details of Lincoln's profile and the symmetry of the memorial. These small features can significantly impact the coin's condition and market value. Now, let's talk about the market value of the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. While most Lincoln pennies are worth only a few cents, this particular coin can fetch a significantly higher price, especially if it's in excellent condition. Depending on its grade, the 1975 no-mint mark penny can be valued anywhere from $1.50 to over $10 in uncirculated conditions. However, the value can increase dramatically for coins that have been graded by professional services, like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. High-grade examples of this penny can command prices in the hundreds, sometimes reaching $300 or more, depending on the demand among collectors. If you have a 1975 no mint mark Lincoln penny and want to determine its value, here's what you should look for. The condition of the coin is critical. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Uncirculated coins should have a shiny appearance and maintain their original mint luster. If your penny looks dull or has been heavily worn, it may be graded lower. Pay attention to the details on both sides. Clear features of Lincoln and the memorial can elevate the value of your coin. But if you're unsure about grading, consider taking it to a local coin dealer or a professional grading service to get an expert opinion. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1975 no mint mark Lincoln penny, there are several avenues to explore. These events gather collectors and dealers, providing a great opportunity to buy, sell, or trade coins. Websites like eBay and Etsy can be excellent platforms for finding potential buyers or sellers. Visiting a nearby coin shop allows you to get a hands-on experience and direct communication with dealers who can provide valuable insights. In conclusion, the 1975 no mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of currency, it's a collectible with historical significance and market potential. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, keep an eye out for this coin in your pocket change. It could be worth more than you think. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on valuable coins. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have a 1975 no mint mark penny? What's the most valuable coin in your collection? We're diving deep into a remarkable piece of American numismatic history, the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary coin has captured the interest of collectors and investors alike due to its rarity and unique qualities. So, if you've ever wondered what makes this penny so special and what it's worth in today's market, you're in the right place. Let's start with a bit of background. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, who was the first U.S. president to be featured on a coin. The design was created by Victor David Brenner, and it has undergone various changes over the years. However, one of the most interesting aspects of the Lincoln penny is the emergence of certain years that are more valuable than others, particularly when it comes to specific mint marks. Mint marks indicate where a coin was produced, and for the Lincoln penny, they can greatly affect its value. The 1984 penny, produced in Philadelphia, is notable because it was minted without a mint mark. While this may seem trivial, it contributes to its uniqueness, especially when compared to other years where mint marks are present. So, what makes the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny stand out? First, let's talk about its design. The coin features the familiar obverse with Lincoln's profile, along with the words "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1984. The reverse showcases the iconic wheat ears, a symbol of abundance, along with the words 1 cent and United States of America. But the true allure of this penny lies in its rarity and the condition of the coins available on the market. Most 1984 pennies are relatively easy to find, but the no mint mark version, especially in uncirculated condition, is where collectors start to take notice. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. The 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny is typically worth more than its face value. In circulated condition, it might sell for around 20 to 30 cents. However, if you happen to find one in uncirculated condition or with a high grade, the value can skyrocket. Prices for these coins can reach up to $1,000 or more, especially at auctions or among dedicated collectors. The key factors that influence the market value include the coin's grade, its demand among collectors, and how many are available in the market. The highest graded examples can fetch thousands, making it a treasure for those lucky enough to find one in pristine condition. If you're interested in collecting or investing in the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny, here are a few tips. First, always check your change. Many of these coins might be hiding in your pocket or in jars around your house. Second, when purchasing coins, ensure that you buy from reputable dealers. Look for coins that have been graded by professional numismatic organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. Graded coins typically come with a certification that guarantees their condition, which can significantly affect their value. In conclusion, the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a common coin, it's a fascinating part of American history with a story that continues to evolve. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual numismatic enthusiast, this penny represents a unique opportunity to delve into the world of rare coins. If you found this video informative and want to learn more about valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content. What other coins would you like us to explore? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We're diving into the intriguing story of the 2006 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might think, it's just a penny, but wait until you hear about its unique features, its market value, and why it could be worth a lot more than you expect. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the history behind the Lincoln penny. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the penny has undergone various design changes over the years. The most notable shift occurred in 1959 when the reverse side of the coin was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial. Then, in 2009, to celebrate Lincoln's Bicentennial, the U.S. Mint released a series of pennies with special reverse designs, but today, we're focusing on the 2006 D-Mint Mark version. The 2006 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a standard copper-plated zinc coin, weighing 2.5 grams and measuring 19 millimeters in diameter. The front, or obverse side, features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse side showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial. The D-Mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. And now, you may wonder, what makes the 2006 D Lincoln penny special? While the coin itself is not particularly rare, its value can increase significantly based on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades indicating better condition. The most common 2006 D pennies in circulation are typically worth just 1 cent. However, those that have been well preserved or possess unique characteristics can fetch much higher prices on the collector market. In mint condition, a 2006 D Lincoln penny can be valued at around $1 to $3. If you happen to find one with a unique error, such as a double die or misstrike, the value could soar even higher, possibly reaching the $50 to $100 range, or more depending on the specific error and demand among collectors. To determine the potential value of your 2006 D penny, start by inspecting its condition. Look for scratches, discoloration, or where that could affect its grade. If your penny looks exceptionally crisp with no visible flaws, it might be worth submitting to a professional grading service. Next, consider checking for any known errors. One notable error that some 2006 D pennies exhibit is the 2006 D double die obverse, where the image of Lincoln appears doubled. If you find one of these, congratulations! You might be sitting on a small fortune. For those interested in collecting Lincoln pennies, here are a few tips to enhance your collection. First, educate yourself about the various design changes and errors associated with different years. Join online forums and communities where you can exchange information and tips with fellow collectors. Second, store your coins properly. Use coin holders or albums to protect them from damage, and keep them in a climate-controlled environment to prevent corrosion. Lastly, attend coin shows and auctions. These events can be excellent opportunities to find rare coins and meet other collectors who share your passion. In summary, while the 2006 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny may not seem extraordinary at first glance, its potential value, especially in pristine condition or with notable errors, can be surprising. Keep an eye out for those special coins in your change, and you might just stumble upon a hidden treasure. Thank you for joining us today to learn about the 2006 D Lincoln penny. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin-related content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever found a rare coin? We'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically focusing on the 1967 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might think that all pennies are just pocket change, but this particular coin has caught the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike, commanding a market value that may surprise you. So, stick around as we explore the history, rarity, and value of this hidden gem. To truly appreciate the 1967 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, we need to understand the context in which it was minted. The Lincoln penny was first issued in 1909, created to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, this penny has undergone several design changes, but in 1967, it retained the classic design featuring Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. In 1967, the United States Mint produced millions of pennies to keep up with the demands of the economy. However, the absence of a mint mark on this coin is what sets it apart. Unlike other years where pennies may have had a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco, the 1967 penny produced at the Philadelphia Mint carries no mint mark, which signifies its origin. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of 1967 pennies were minted, not all of them are created equal. The condition of the coin plays a significant role in its market value. The grading scale used by numismatists ranges from poor to mint state. For the 1967 no mint mark penny, coins in uncirculated condition can fetch impressive prices at auctions and from collectors. If you happen to stumble upon a 1967 penny that appears shiny and has no visible wear, you might have a valuable piece on your hands. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher can command values in the thousands of dollars. In fact, well-preserved examples have been known to sell for as much as $10,000 or more, depending on their specific attributes. So, what makes the 1967 no mint mark penny so valuable in today's market? Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that stand out, whether due to rarity, historical significance, or unique features. This penny ticks all the boxes. As of recent evaluations, the market value for a well-preserved 1967 no mint mark penny typically ranges from a few $100s to several thousand. The demand for coins from this era has been steadily rising, driven by both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts entering the hobby. If you think you might have a 1967 no mint mark penny, there are a few steps to determine its value. First, examine the coin closely for any signs of wear or damage. Check for any errors or unique features that could increase its value. Next, consider having your penny professionally graded. A certified coin grading service can assess the condition of your coin and assign it a grade, which is crucial for determining its market value. Finally, stay informed about the current market trends. Online platforms, coin shows, and auctions are great places to gauge the value of your penny and connect with other collectors. In conclusion, the 1967 no mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a simple coin, it's a piece of history that holds significant value for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, keep your eyes peeled for this elusive penny. If you enjoyed learning about the 1967 no mint mark Lincoln penny, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content on rare coins. Share your thoughts or any experiences you have with collecting coins in the comments below. We're diving deep into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 2020 mint mark Lincoln penny. You might not think much of a penny, but as you'll see, this coin has intriguing features that could make it quite valuable. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, you'll want to stick around to learn about the market value of this unique penny and why it might be worth more than you think. Let's start with a brief overview of the 2020 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. The 2020 penny features the classic design of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the familiar Union shield on the reverse. However, the 2020 mint mark coins come from two different mints, the Philadelphia Mint, which does not have a mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a D. Each of these coins has its own significance and potential value in the collector's market. In 2020, the production of Lincoln pennies saw a significant fluctuation due to the global pandemic. The U.S. Mint produced fewer coins than usual, which has impacted the availability of the 2020 pennies. The Denver Mint produced about 1.5 billion pennies, while the Philadelphia Mint produced around 1.1 billion. The differences in mintages mean that some coins may be rarer than others, potentially increasing their value. Collectors often look for the 2020 D mint mark penny, as it might be less common in certain conditions. Now, let's talk about the market value. Generally, a 2020 Lincoln penny in average circulated condition is worth only 1 cent. However, if you come across an uncirculated coin or one with specific characteristics, the value can increase significantly. For instance, the 2020 D mint mark penny in uncirculated condition can fetch between $5 to $10 or even more, depending on its grade. Coins that have been graded by professional numismatic services can see prices reaching up to $20 or more. One of the most sought-after varieties of the 2020 penny is the 2020 white AM error coin. In some cases, collectors have reported this error, where the letters A and M in America are spaced wider apart than usual. If you happen to find this error penny, it could be valued at hundreds of dollars. So, how do you identify if your 2020 penny might be worth more than its face value? First, check the condition. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins that are well preserved with no visible flaws are more likely to command a higher price. Next, inspect the mint mark. If it's a Denver mint mark, keep an eye out for any anomalies, especially the white AM error. Additionally, consider getting your coins graded by a professional service to establish their value accurately. If you believe you have a valuable 2020 Lincoln penny, you might wonder where to sell or trade it. Local coin shops can be a good starting point. They can evaluate your coin and make an offer based on its market value. Online marketplaces, such as eBay, provide a platform to reach a wider audience. When selling online, make sure to take high-quality photos of your coin and provide an accurate description, including its condition and any unique features. In conclusion, the 2020 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of change. With its unique characteristics and variations, it has the potential to be a valuable addition to any collection. Whether you're searching through your spare change or looking to invest in rare coins, keep an eye out for this interesting piece of history. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on valuable coins. Comment below if you have any questions or if you found any exciting coins of your own. Hey everyone! Welcome back. Old coins prices. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting coins for collectors and enthusiasts alike. We're talking about the 1988 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny, a penny that may look ordinary at first glance but could actually be worth a surprising amount of money. So, if you've got a few old pennies laying around, you'll definitely want to stick around until the end of this video because who knows, you might just have a hidden treasure. To start, let's get into the history and design of the 1988 Lincoln penny. This penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it doesn't have a mint mark. For those of you new to coin collecting, a mint mark is a small letter on a coin that shows where it was made. Coins made in Philadelphia often don't have a mint mark, which is why we call this the No Mint Mark 1988 penny. Now, the design on the 1988 penny features Abraham Lincoln on the front, just as on every Lincoln cent since 1909. The back, however, still features the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was introduced in 1959 and was used until 2008. Alright, so what makes this particular penny worth so much money? After all, it's just a penny, right? Well, the answer lies in a few unique characteristics that can make it extremely valuable. For one, some 1988 No Mint Mark pennies are known to have what's called a close AM error. This is a type of minting error that occurred when the letters A and M in America on the back of the penny were printed too close together. Normally, the letters have a slight gap, but on these error coins, they're almost touching. This may seem like a small detail, but it's a big deal for collectors because it's a rare mistake. The rarity of these close AM error pennies has driven up their value in recent years, making them highly sought after by collectors. Now, if you think you might have one of these rare 1988 pennies, the next thing you need to consider is the coin's condition. In coin collecting, condition is everything. Even a rare coin can be worth just a few cents if it's heavily worn or damaged. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint condition coin. If your 1988 penny is in poor condition, it might not be worth much more than its face value. However, if it's in excellent condition, especially in grades of MS65 or higher, you could be looking at a significant payday. Coins in this condition are considered mint state and have barely any wear, making them highly desirable for collectors. Let's get into the numbers because I know that's what you've all been waiting for. Depending on the condition, the 1988 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In lower grades, this penny might be worth around $10 to $20 to the right buyer. But for those rare close AM error pennies in near perfect condition, prices can skyrocket. High-grade 1988 No Mint Mark pennies have been known to sell at auction for over $1,000. Yes, you heard that right, over $1,000 for a penny. That's because collectors recognize the rarity and historical significance of these coins, and they're willing to pay a premium to add one to their collection. So, how do you know if your 1988 penny has the close AM error? It's actually pretty simple to check. Grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe, and take a close look at the back of the penny, specifically at the word America. Look closely at the letters A and M. If they're touching or very close together, you might have a valuable error coin. It's always best to consult a professional coin grader or numismatist if you're unsure, as they'll be able to give you a definitive answer on whether your coin is the real deal. Now, the close AM isn't the only thing that can increase the value of a 1988 penny. Some coins from this year also have other unique characteristics, like doubling on the date or lettering. This is known as a doubled die error. While it's less common on 1988 pennies, it's always worth checking for because these errors can also add value. Another factor that could make your coin more valuable is its color. Yes, even the color can impact the price. Coins that retain their original red color, as opposed to those that have turned brown due to oxidation, tend to be more valuable in the eyes of collectors. So, if you have a 1988 penny that still has that bright copper shine, it could be worth more. If you think you've hit the jackpot with your 1988 penny, you might be wondering how to go about selling it. There are several options for selling valuable coins. You can take it to a coin shop, where an expert can help you determine its value. You can also sell it at a coin show or through an online marketplace like eBay. Just make sure to do your research first and set a fair price. If your coin is especially rare or in excellent condition, you might even consider auctioning it through a reputable auction house. This can sometimes lead to higher bids and ultimately a higher sale price. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a few final tips for anyone interested in coin collecting, especially with pennies. First, always check your change. You never know when you might come across a valuable coin like the 1988 no mint mark penny. Second, invest in a good magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe, as this will help you spot small details that could make a big difference. Finally, consider joining a coin collecting community or forum. These groups can provide valuable information, tips, and support as you build your collection. So, there you have it, the 1988 no mint mark Lincoln penny that could be worth way more than just 1 cent. Who knew a penny could hold so much value? If you learned something new today or think you might have one of these valuable pennies, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos on rare and valuable coins. We're diving into a fascinating piece of modern coinage, the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial cent. This penny might look ordinary at first glance, but don't let its small size fool you. These coins, released in 2009 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 200th birthday, have surprised collectors and investors alike with their value in the market. So, if you've got a few pennies lying around from this year, it might be worth checking them out because they could be worth a lot more than face value. Let's jump into what makes these pennies special, why they become valuable, and how you can spot one that might be worth some serious cash. History and background. Back in 2009, the United States Mint decided to honor one of America's most beloved presidents, Abraham Lincoln, in a special way. They released a series of 4 commemorative Lincoln pennies, each representing a different phase of Lincoln's life. The designs on the reverse side of the coins illustrate important moments in his journey, from his humble beginnings in Kentucky to his presidency in Washington, D.C. These 4 designs are known as the birth and early childhood design, the formative years design, the professional life design, and the presidency design. The goal was to commemorate Lincoln's life story and his profound influence on the nation. Not only were these pennies unique in their design, but they were also struck in both zinc and copper, bringing some variety to collectors. The 2009 pennies were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, but the real kicker was the special limited edition struck in San Francisco for proof sets. And while these were only made for 1 year, it's incredible how their value has evolved in such a short time. Designs and symbolism. Let's take a closer look at each of the 4 designs and their meanings. Point 1. Birth and early childhood, 1809 to 1816. This design shows the humble one-room log cabin where Lincoln was born in Kentucky. It symbolizes his modest beginnings and the challenges he overcame to eventually lead a nation. Point 2. Formative years, 1816 to 1830. The second design shows a young Abraham Lincoln reading while sitting on a log, symbolizing his dedication to learning and self-improvement, despite his limited formal education. Point 3. Professional life, 1830 to 1861. In this design, we see Lincoln in Illinois as a young professional. This stage in his life covers his time as a lawyer and legislator, leading up to his entry into national politics. Point 4. Presidency, 1861 to 1865. The final design depicts the U.S. Capitol dome, symbolizing Lincoln's leadership and dedication to preserving the Union during the Civil War. It's a tribute to his legacy as one of America's greatest presidents. Each design captures a critical stage in Lincoln's life and has become a part of his legacy on American currency. These unique designs instantly set the 2009 Lincoln pennies apart from any other penny in circulation. Why the value increased? So, what's driving the value of these 2009 Lincoln pennies? First, let's talk about the sheer collectability. Because these designs were released for only 1 year, collectors rushed to get their hands on a complete set. The limited nature of these coins means demand is consistently high, especially among Lincoln penny collectors. Second, there's the fact that 2009 was a year with lower mintages compared to previous years. In fact, due to the economic recession, the U.S. Mint significantly reduced coin production. This lower production volume means there are fewer high-quality examples of these coins available in circulation. Additionally, condition matters a lot with these pennies. High-grade coins, especially those in pristine uncirculated condition, can fetch a premium price. Coins graded by professional grading companies as MS65 or higher, meaning they're in mint state condition, are the ones that attract serious money from collectors. Lastly, the San Francisco proof versions are particularly sought after. Proof coins, known for their mirror-like finish and sharp details, were made in smaller quantities, adding an extra level of rarity. Collectors love proof coins because of their beauty and craftsmanship, and the 2009 Lincoln Proof pennies are no exception. What to look for? If you're interested in finding a valuable 2009 Lincoln penny, here's what you should keep an eye out for. 1. Mint mark *. Check if your penny has a D for Denver, a P for Philadelphia, or an S for San Francisco. The San Francisco Proof versions are especially valuable, so if you come across one, it's worth getting it graded. 2. Condition * Condition is everything when it comes to coin value. If you find a 2009 penny in excellent shape, no scratches, wear, or damage, it could be worth more. Look for pennies that appear to have sharp details and a clean, glossy surface. 3. Errors * Sometimes coins are struck with errors, which can make them extremely valuable. For example, some 2009 Lincoln pennies have doubled die errors, or parts of the design are stamped twice, creating a doubled appearance. Such errors are rare but can increase the value of a coin significantly. 4. Complete sets * If you can assemble a complete set of all 4 2009 designs in high grade, this adds extra value. Collectors often pay a premium for a full set in excellent condition, especially if they are all proof coins or in mint state. Current market value. Now, let's talk about the current market value for these coins. Generally, circulated 2009 Lincoln pennies won't fetch you much over face value unless they're in particularly good condition. However, uncirculated coins in mint state, graded MS65 or higher, can sell for anywhere from a few dollars to $20 or more, depending on the design and condition. If you have a San Francisco proof coin, especially one graded as proof 69 or proof 70, its value can range from $10 to over $50. And if you're lucky enough to have one with a doubled die error or other unique characteristic, the value could soar even higher. While these pennies may not be worth millions like some other rare coins, their value still significantly exceeds 1 cent, especially considering they're only from 2009. For coin enthusiasts and Lincoln collectors, these pennies are not only an affordable entry point but also a valuable part of any collection. Conclusion. So, there you have it, the surprising value behind the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny. It's a modern coin that holds historical significance and has become increasingly valuable in the years since its release. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who loves finding hidden treasures in your pocket change, the 2009 Lincoln pennies are definitely worth looking out for. If you enjoyed learning about these pennies and want to hear more about valuable coins, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Drop a comment if you've come across one of these in your collection, or let us know which coin you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting! We're diving into a coin that's got collectors buzzing, the 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. If you're someone who enjoys searching for rare coins with incredible values, you're in for a treat. This little penny might look ordinary, but its market value could surprise you. Let's start with a bit of background. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic piece of American currency since 1909, honoring the legacy of the 16th President, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the penny has seen various design changes, metal compositions, and minting locations. The 1968 Lincoln penny was minted in 2 primary places, Philadelphia and Denver. But here's where things get interesting: the pennies from Philadelphia were struck without a mint mark, meaning they lack the little letter that indicates where they were minted. While most of these coins might be worth only their face value, certain 1968 no-mint mark pennies are now worth thousands due to their rarity and unique features. The main reason some 1968 no-mint mark pennies are so valuable comes down to their condition, rarity, and specific minting errors. For coin collectors, condition is everything. A well-preserved 1968 penny in pristine condition, known as mint state, is far more valuable than one that's worn down. In some cases, these coins have been professionally graded and have received high grades for their condition. Coins graded at MS65 or higher, meaning they're in nearly perfect condition, are highly sought after and can command a hefty price tag in the market. So, if you come across a 1968 no-mint mark penny that's in excellent condition, you might be holding onto something truly special. Errors are another big reason certain coins become valuable. In the world of coin collecting, minting errors are like hidden gems. Some 1968 no-mint mark pennies display interesting minting errors such as doubling, also known as doubled die errors. A doubled die error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice by mistake, resulting in a doubling effect on some parts of the design. If your 1968 penny shows signs of doubling on Lincoln's profile, the word liberty, or the phrase "In God We Trust," you could be looking at a rare coin worth thousands. Another type of error that can increase the value is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not perfectly aligned during the striking process, causing the design to appear off-center. The more off-center the design, the rarer the coin and the more valuable it can be. Other potential errors to keep an eye out for include repunched mint marks or die cracks, which add uniqueness to the coin and can significantly raise its value among collectors. If you believe you have a 1968 no-mint mark penny that could be valuable, the next step is to have it graded and authenticated by a professional service. Grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can provide a certified grade for your coin. Once a coin is graded and slabbed, or encased in protective plastic, it becomes much more attractive to buyers and investors. The grade you receive, especially if it's in the higher mint state range like MS65 or MS66, can greatly affect its market value. Some top-quality 1968 no-mint mark pennies have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auction due to their pristine condition and rarity. So, what's the market value for a 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in top condition? Well, prices can vary widely. On average, circulated 1968 pennies with no mint mark might only fetch a few cents to a few dollars. However, coins in top condition with no signs of wear, especially those with rare errors or grading of MS65 or higher, can sell for hundreds and even up to a few $1,000s at auction. This price range makes the 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny a highly desirable piece for serious collectors. Remember, the higher the grade and the more unique the coin's characteristics, the greater the potential market value. Now you might be wondering, how can I find one of these valuable pennies? Here are a few tips for you. First, start by checking your loose change. While the chances of finding a high-grade coin in circulation are low, it's not impossible. You could also search through old coin collections or even visit your local coin shop, where you may find unsearched rolls of pennies. Another option is to attend coin shows or auctions, where you might have the chance to find 1968 pennies in top condition or even discover ones with rare errors. If you're serious about hunting for rare coins, consider investing in a good magnifying glass or microscope to closely examine any pennies you find. Look for signs of doubling on the letters, check the alignment of the design, and inspect for any cracks or unusual marks that could indicate an error. Who knows, you might be lucky enough to find one worth thousands. The 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may look like an everyday coin, but for collectors and numismatists, it's a potential treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who enjoys the thrill of the hunt, this penny offers an exciting chance to own a piece of history that could be worth thousands. So next time you're sorting through your spare change, keep an eye out for this little gem. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin hunting tips and fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you think you found a valuable penny or if you want us to cover another specific coin. We're diving into the world of valuable pennies and focusing on a particular coin that has been capturing attention among collectors, the 1978 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. You might have heard stories about pennies worth thousands or even millions of dollars, and today, we're going to explore what makes the 1978 no-mint mark penny so intriguing. Could this be a coin hiding in your pocket change, worth far more than just 1 cent? Let's find out first. Let's talk about what no mint mark really means. On many US coins, you'll notice a small letter stamped on the coin's face, usually on the obverse side, next to the date. This letter is the mint mark, and it tells you which US mint facility produced the coin. For example, D represents the Denver Mint, and S is for the San Francisco Mint. But if there's no mint mark, it typically means that the coin was made at the Philadelphia Mint, which, back in the day, often didn't mark its coins with a mint letter. So, when we say no mint mark, we're specifically talking about a coin produced in Philadelphia. The 1978 Lincoln penny, with no mint mark, might look like any other penny to the untrained eye. However, there are several reasons why collectors are taking a closer look at these coins today. For starters, certain 1978 pennies have unique qualities or minting errors that make them highly valuable. Coins with specific errors or unusual characteristics are always in demand among collectors, and the 1978 penny is no exception. So, what kind of errors should you be looking for in a 1978 penny? One of the most popular errors that can increase a coin's value is known as a double die. A double die error happens during the minting process, where the coin's design is accidentally struck twice in slightly different positions. This can cause a doubling effect on features like the date, the words Liberty, or In God We Trust. If you spot doubling on any part of your 1978 penny, you could be holding onto something special. Another type of error that can occur is called a die crack. Over time, the dies that strike coins can develop small cracks, and when these cracked dies strike blank coin planchets, they leave behind raised lines or marks on the coin. Collectors often seek out these types of errors because each die crack is unique, making the coin one of a kind. And now, let's discuss the 1978 penny's market value. While most 1978 pennies are only worth face value, some have sold for substantial amounts due to their rarity and condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. If you have a 1978 penny in uncirculated condition, meaning it looks almost brand new with no visible wear, it can be worth more than just 1 cent, sometimes fetching prices in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And if your coin has any of the aforementioned errors, its value could increase dramatically. High-grade coins, particularly those that score above MS65 on the Sheldon scale, can be sold at premium prices. MS, or mint state, grading refers to coins that have never been in circulation, which means they are in near-perfect condition. A 1978 penny in high mint state with unique characteristics or errors could attract serious interest from collectors, pushing its price to surprising levels. In recent years, 1978 no mint mark pennies in perfect or near-perfect condition have been seen in auctions and coin shows, fetching impressive prices. While they may not reach the millions of dollars that some older pennies command, they are still sought after by enthusiasts willing to pay top dollar for the right coin. The value can vary significantly based on the coin's condition, any unique features, and, of course, the demand among collectors at the time. So, if you have a 1978 penny sitting in a jar or in your pocket, now is a great time to take a closer look. Examine it under good lighting and, if possible, use a magnifying glass to check for any doubling on the date or lettering. Also, look for any unusual marks or lines that might indicate a die crack. You never know, you might be holding onto a rare error coin that could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. If you believe you have a valuable 1978 penny, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These services can authenticate and grade your coin, providing a certificate that confirms its value and condition. A professional grade not only adds to your coin's credibility but can also significantly increase its resale value. Now, you may be wondering why a penny from 1978, a relatively recent year, would be worth anything more than face value. The answer lies in rarity, condition, and the collector market's demand. Even though billions of pennies were minted in 1978, only a small percentage of those coins remain in perfect condition, and an even smaller number have the valuable errors we've discussed. To wrap up, the 1978 no mint mark Lincoln penny is an excellent example of why it's worth checking your change. Even modern coins can hold significant value if they are in pristine condition or have unique features. So, next time you come across a penny, don't just toss it aside, take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden treasure that's been sitting in plain sight. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating coin stories. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin or if you're planning to check your pennies after watching this. We're diving into a fascinating coin that has collectors on the hunt, the 1968 S-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This particular penny has captured the attention of numismatists and collectors alike, not only because of its history and rarity but also because of its surprising market value. So if you've ever come across a 1968 penny with an S-Mint mark in your change, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Before we jump into the details of why this coin is so valuable, let's start with a little background. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has become one of the most iconic coins in American history. In 1968, these coins were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The San Francisco minted coins are marked with an S-Mint mark, which is what we're focusing on today. So what makes the 1968 S Lincoln penny so special? For starters, 1968 was a year when the United States Mint was experimenting with the penny's production, which led to some interesting variations. While the penny had been made primarily from copper since its inception, the composition would soon change due to rising metal costs, making these older pennies even more appealing. Collectors are especially interested in 1968 S pennies because of the possibility of unique mint errors and high-quality strikes that add to their allure and value. Let's talk about what to look for if you think you have a valuable 1968 S penny. First, you'll want to locate the mint mark, which is located just below the date on the front side, or obverse, of the coin. If you see an S under the year 1968, you have a coin minted in San Francisco. Now, keep in mind that not every 1968 S penny is worth a fortune. The condition of the coin plays a major role in its value. Coins that are graded as being in mint state condition or higher, meaning they have never been in circulation and show no wear or scratches, are the ones that tend to attract high bids at auctions. One key detail collectors look for in the 1968 S penny is the possibility of minting errors, which can significantly increase a coin's value. Some errors to watch out for include double die errors, where the coin's design appears to have been struck twice, causing a noticeable doubling effect on the date, the mint mark, or other features. These errors can make a standard penny worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right buyer. Another factor driving the value of these coins is simply the nostalgia and historical significance attached to coins from the 1960s. The 1968 S penny is a relic from an era that represents a significant period in American history, and for many collectors, owning a piece of this history is worth the price. It's not uncommon for collectors to pay a premium for coins that connect them to specific years or events. Now, let's get to the current market value of the 1968 S Lincoln penny. The value of a 1968 S penny in mint state can vary depending on the grade and whether there are any special characteristics, like errors. On average, a 1968 S penny in pristine condition might fetch anywhere from a few dollars to a few $100s. However, exceptional examples, especially those with rare errors, can command thousands at auction. In recent years, some collectors have paid up to several $1,000s for high-grade, error-free versions of the 1968 S penny, and prices continue to rise as the demand for vintage coins grows. You might be wondering where you can sell a valuable 1968 S penny if you have one. Auction houses, coin dealers, and online marketplaces are popular venues for selling rare coins. However, before you rush to sell, it's important to get your coin professionally graded by a reputable grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These services can authenticate your coin's condition and certify any unique features, which will help you get the best price possible. So why are people willing to pay so much for a coin that originally had just a 1-cent value? For many collectors, it's all about the thrill of the hunt and the satisfaction of owning a piece of history. The 1968 S Lincoln penny is a symbol of American craftsmanship, historical significance, and the possibility of discovering something extraordinary in the ordinary. And who wouldn't be excited at the chance to find a penny that could be worth thousands? In conclusion, the 1968 S Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin at first glance, but with its unique history, potential for errors, and its allure among collectors, it has become a highly sought-after item in the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, keep an eye out for those 1968 S pennies in your change. You never know, you might just find a hidden treasure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the 1968 S Lincoln penny and its incredible value, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content on rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've come across any interesting finds in your own collection. We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins you might have sitting unnoticed in your collection, tucked away in a drawer, or even hiding in your pocket change, the 1968 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. What's so special about it? Well, this humble coin can actually be worth a lot of money, sometimes even reaching values that would blow your mind. So, stick around as we explore why this 1968 D Lincoln penny is so valuable, how to spot one, and what makes it a prized possession among collectors. To start, let's get a little background on the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced back in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. It was the first U.S. coin to feature an actual historical figure, rather than the symbolic Lady Liberty. The coin has become an American icon, and even small changes over the years have created valuable variations that collectors eagerly seek out. Now, let's focus on the 1968 D Lincoln penny. The D stands for the Denver Mint, which is where this particular coin was produced. The 1960s were an interesting time for U.S. coin production. There were several unique characteristics and even errors that made certain coins from this era especially valuable. And the 1968 D penny is one of those coins that has collectors talking. So, what's the big deal about this specific penny? First, let's talk about its rarity and unique features. Although millions of 1968 D pennies were produced, only a few are truly valuable. That's because certain coins have distinctive characteristics that set them apart from the rest. Collectors look for things like minting errors, which can drastically increase a coin's value. In the case of the 1968 D penny, there are a few key features that might make it worth a lot of money. One of the most sought-after variations of the 1968 D penny is the double die error. If you're new to coin collecting, a double die error happens when the coin's design is struck twice, creating a doubled image. This doubling can appear on various parts of the coin, like the date, lettering, or Lincoln's portrait. These double die errors are highly desirable among collectors because they're rare and visually striking. If you find a 1968 D penny with clear doubling on the date or lettering, you could be looking at a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, but that's not the only thing to look for. Another feature that can make a 1968 D penny valuable is its condition. In coin collecting, the condition or grade of a coin is extremely important. Coins in mint or near mint condition are much more valuable than those that show heavy signs of wear. If you have a 1968 D penny that has been well preserved, it could be worth significantly more than one that's been through a lot of circulation. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. Coins in the higher range of this scale, especially those graded above 60, can fetch premium prices. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1968 D penny? First, take a close look at the coin. You'll want to examine it with a magnifying glass to check for any signs of doubling, especially on the date and lettering. If you spot anything unusual, you might have a valuable error coin on your hands. Additionally, examine the overall condition of the coin. Look for any scratches, dings, or discoloration, as these can impact its value. If you think you have a potentially valuable coin, consider having it professionally graded. Professional grading can give you an official confirmation of your coin's grade and any errors it might have. Once graded, you'll have a much better idea of its market value. You can send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC, which are widely trusted in the coin collecting community. Now, let's talk about the market value of the 1968 D penny. Coins like this can vary widely in price depending on their grade and any errors they might have. A standard 1968 D penny in circulated condition might only be worth a few cents. But if you have a high-grade example, or one with a double die error, you could be looking at values in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In some rare cases, exceptionally high-grade examples with striking double die errors have been known to reach values well over $1,000 at auction. It's also worth noting that demand for error coins and high-grade examples has been steadily increasing over the years. As more people become interested in coin collecting, the value of unique coins like the 1968 D penny has the potential to rise even further. So, holding onto a high-quality 1968 D penny might be a smart investment for the future. In summary, the 1968 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny may look like just another ordinary coin, but it holds potential for great value if it has certain unique characteristics. Whether it's a double die error, a high-grade condition, or simply the rarity that makes it stand out, this penny has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. So, the next time you come across a 1968D penny, take a close look. You might just have a small fortune in your hands. Thanks for tuning in today, and happy coin hunting. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos on valuable coins and tips for collectors. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare or valuable coin. We'd love to hear your stories. We're focusing on a remarkable piece of American history that has captivated collectors and numismatists alike, the 1963 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. You may be wondering, what makes this penny so special? How could a penny that originally had a face value of just 1 cent be worth thousands or even millions of dollars today? We're about to uncover everything you need to know about this valuable coin, why it's so rare, and how you can check if you have one hiding in your collection. So, grab your coins and let's dive in. First, let's talk about what a 1963 no-mint mark penny actually is. In general, US coins have a small letter on them indicating where they were minted. For example, coins minted in Denver have a D, while those minted in San Francisco bear an S. But when it comes to pennies without a mint mark, they were minted in Philadelphia, which typically doesn't include a mint mark on coins. So, when we say no mint mark, we mean it was produced in the Philadelphia Mint. You might be asking yourself, why would a 1963 penny from Philadelphia be worth a lot of money? The answer lies in its rarity and quality. Coins gain value due to several factors, including historical significance, rarity, demand, and, of course, their condition. The 1963 Lincoln penny without a mint mark has a unique appeal due to a combination of these factors. The most important aspect of the 1963 penny's value is its condition, also known as its grade. Coins are graded on a scale, with the highest grade being mint state or MS-70. This grade means the coin is in perfect condition, showing no signs of wear and appearing as if it just left the mint. For a 1963 no-mint mark penny, finding one in high mint state condition is extremely rare. Most pennies in circulation get worn down over time because they are frequently used, exchanged, and handled. But some pennies manage to survive in exceptional condition, either because they were carefully stored or accidentally preserved. These high-grade examples can fetch significant sums of money at auctions. Let's get into some numbers. A typical 1963 no-mint mark penny in average condition is usually worth only its face value of 1 cent. However, when a coin is in uncirculated mint state condition, the value can jump dramatically. A 1963 penny that has been graded in a higher mint state, say MS-65 or MS-66, can be worth hundreds of dollars. But if you're lucky enough to find one in near-perfect condition, it could be worth thousands. In fact, some extremely well-preserved examples have been auctioned off for amounts exceeding $10,000. Imagine that one penny worth thousands of dollars. Now that's incredible. So, what should you look for if you want to determine if your 1963 penny might be one of these valuable finds? First, examine the coin carefully for any signs of wear. Look for sharp details in Lincoln's portrait, and make sure that the text and edges are clear and well-defined. The fields, or flat areas of the coin, should be smooth and without major scratches. Ideally, the color of the coin should have its original reddish tone, which indicates it hasn't been exposed to much handling or environmental damage. Now, let's discuss some common errors and variations that can also add value to a 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Coin errors occur when there are mistakes in the minting process. Some errors on pennies include double dies, off-center strikes, and other imperfections that make these coins unique. For example, a 1963 penny with a noticeable double die error, where part of the design appears doubled, could be extremely valuable. Collectors prize these kinds of errors because they are rare and visually interesting, adding uniqueness to the coin. Off-center strikes are another interesting variation. This happens when the coin is not correctly aligned during minting, resulting in an image that appears off-center. While this may look like a defect, collectors see these errors as rare and desirable. Coins with significant off-center strikes can command higher prices depending on the extent and visibility of the error. Some of you might wonder if cleaning your penny could improve its value. It's important to resist the urge to clean any coin, especially rare and potentially valuable ones. Cleaning can significantly reduce a coin's value because it alters the original surface, making the coin look unnatural. Serious collectors and grading experts can immediately spot a clean coin, and it typically loses value as a result. If you believe you have a valuable 1963 penny, it's best to leave it in its original condition and consult a professional grading service to evaluate it. Now, how do you sell a high-value coin if you believe you have one? There are several ways to go about this, but one of the most reliable methods is to have the coin professionally graded by a trusted grading service such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Having your coin graded adds credibility and assures potential buyers of its authenticity and condition. Once you have a graded coin, you can consider selling it through online auction sites, such as eBay, or through a reputable auction house that specializes in rare coins. To recap, the 1963 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny might look like an ordinary coin at first glance, but certain factors can make it extremely valuable. A combination of historical importance, rarity and high-grade condition, potential errors, and demand from collectors has turned this penny into a sought-after piece. If you happen to find one in excellent condition, you could have a small fortune on your hands. So, take a closer look at those pennies in your collection or that jar of change lying around. Who knows, you might just find a 1963 no-mint Mark penny worth far more than 1 cent. We hope this video has given you valuable insight into this incredible coin and inspired you to explore the fascinating world of numismatics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos about rare coins, collectibles, and more fascinating treasures. We have an intriguing topic to discuss: the 1988 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Now, you might think a penny isn't worth much, but this particular coin could be hiding a substantial amount of value that would surprise you. In fact, collectors are willing to pay serious money for this coin, making it a potential treasure right in your pocket change. So let's dive into everything you need to know about this remarkable penny, its background, why it's so valuable, and what to look for if you think you have one. To start, let's go back to 1988. This was a year when the US Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies, so on the surface, it may not seem like a big deal. However, certain coins from this year hold a special allure among collectors, especially those with the D-Mint mark. This D mark signifies that the penny was minted in Denver, and it's this particular minting that makes it stand out. Collectors have identified some key details about the 1988 D penny that make it unique and rare enough to fetch high prices in the market. But what exactly sets it apart? Let's break it down. Point 1: of the main reasons the 1988 D Lincoln penny is so valuable is due to specific characteristics in its design and minting. You see, in the world of coin collecting, even the smallest detail can add substantial value to a coin. For the 1988 D penny, there's a particular variety known as the transitional error. During this year, the US Mint made a change to the die that stamped the design on the pennies. Some pennies were struck with an older die that hadn't yet been updated, leading to a very subtle but significant difference in appearance. This type of error is often hard to detect without a trained eye or proper magnification, but collectors who know what to look for can identify these pennies and understand their rarity. So, what should you look for if you want to determine whether your 1988 D penny is one of these valuable error coins? The key lies in the details of Abraham Lincoln's portrait and the letters on the coin. Specifically, the difference is often found in the initials FG on the reverse side, which stand for the coin's designer, Frank Gasparo. On some of the error coins, these initials are in a slightly different position due to the use of the older die. The variations are subtle, but collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them because they represent a unique piece of minting history. Another reason this coin is so highly sought after is due to its condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale that ranges from poor to mint state, with higher grades commanding much higher prices. A 1988 D penny in circulated condition might not be worth much, but one that has been preserved in excellent condition could fetch a pretty penny, so to speak. Coins graded at higher levels, such as mint state 65 or above, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, if you have a 1988 D penny that looks like it's in great shape, it might be worth having it professionally graded. You might be wondering, how much is a rare 1988 D penny actually worth? While the value can vary depending on the specific characteristics and condition of the coin, some of these pennies have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auction. In fact, one of the highest recorded sales for a 1988 D penny was over $1,000. However, the value could continue to climb as more collectors become interested in this rare variety. This market value isn't set in stone and can fluctuate, so if you think you have a valuable 1988 D penny, it might be worth holding onto it for a few years to see if its value increases. Now, let's talk about how you can find one of these valuable pennies. Start by checking your loose change, especially if you have any older coins lying around. Since this is a penny from 1988, it's still possible to come across one in circulation. Be sure to examine each 1988 penny you find closely, paying attention to the details we mentioned. If you're really serious about finding one, you could also look into purchasing coin rolls from banks, which could contain older coins that people have unknowingly returned to circulation. Once you think you've found a 1988 penny that might be valuable, it's essential to have it authenticated. A reputable coin dealer or a professional grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation can evaluate your penny. They'll confirm whether it's an authentic transitional error coin and assign it a grade based on its condition. Having your coin graded not only confirms its authenticity but also establishes a value range, which can be crucial if you ever decide to sell it. So, why should you care about the 1988 Lincoln penny? Beyond its monetary value, it's a fascinating example of how small details and minting errors can make an ordinary object extraordinary. For collectors, it represents a piece of history and a unique variation that adds depth to their collection. For those new to coin collecting, discovering a rare coin like this can be a thrilling entry into the hobby, showing that even a humble penny can hold hidden value. Before we wrap up, let's quickly summarize. The 1988 Lincoln penny may look like an ordinary coin, but due to a minting error and high demand among collectors, it can be worth far more than 1 cent. If you're looking to start or expand a coin collection, this is a coin worth searching for. Check for the D mint mark, examine the initials FG on the reverse side, and consider having it graded if you think it's in excellent condition. Who knows, that little penny in your pocket could be worth a significant amount. Thanks for joining us as we uncovered the fascinating story behind the 1988 Lincoln penny. Be sure to check your change and keep an eye out for this rare find. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We regularly post content on rare and valuable coins, so hit that notification bell to stay updated. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and focusing on one special penny that has caught the attention of collectors everywhere, the 1967 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. You might be surprised that a small coin like this could be worth anything significant. However, certain coins hold incredible value due to unique characteristics, limited availability, or simply the fascination of collectors. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover why the 1967 no mint mark Lincoln penny is one you should definitely keep an eye on. Let's begin with a bit of history on the Lincoln penny. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the Lincoln cent has become one of the longest-running and most recognizable coin designs in the United States. Over the years, it has seen several changes in design and composition, making certain years more sought after than others. The 1967 penny is particularly interesting due to the historical context and unique features that make it valuable today. You may be wondering why some coins, like this 1967 penny, have no mint mark. Normally, mint marks indicate where a coin was made, with common locations like Denver marked with a D and San Francisco marked with an S. However, during the mid-1960s, the U.S. Mint was experiencing a serious coin shortage. To address this, they implemented measures to streamline production, including temporarily removing mint marks from all coins. From 1965 to 1967, no U.S. coins bore a mint mark. This means every 1967 penny was minted without one, regardless of its origin. Now, you might ask, if all 1967 pennies lack a mint mark, what makes some of them so valuable? The answer lies in several factors, including condition, errors, and collector demand. Let's break down each of these factors to understand how they contribute to the high value of certain 1967 Lincoln pennies. First up is the coin's condition. In the world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins, condition is everything. A 1967 penny that has been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition will be worth significantly more than one that has been in circulation and shows signs of wear. The highest grade coins, often called mint state or uncirculated coins, can fetch much higher prices at auction. Coins in mint condition have sharp details, no scratches or wear, and retain their original luster. A 1967 penny in mint state condition could be worth hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars to the right buyer. Another key factor is error coins. Coin errors are essentially mistakes made during the minting process, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet errors. In some cases, these mistakes can be very subtle, while in others, they're much more noticeable. For 1967 pennies, certain error types have been found that can add substantial value. For example, if a 1967 penny was struck off-center or has a double die error, it could be highly desirable to collectors and command a significant premium. Some error pennies from 1967 have been sold for well over $1,000 because of these unique features. Demand is also a major driver of value. The Lincoln penny is one of the most collected coins in the United States, and pennies from certain years or with unique characteristics, like no mint mark, are in particularly high demand. For the 1967 penny, its association with the U.S. Mint's decision to remove mint marks during that period adds a historical allure that many collectors find appealing. As a result, the demand for 1967 pennies in excellent condition or with errors has steadily increased over the years. And now, let's talk market value. While an average 1967 penny in circulated condition may only be worth its face value of 1 cent, certain examples have fetched remarkable prices. Coins in the highest grades of preservation, such as MS-65 or higher, have sold at auction for hundreds to thousands of dollars. And if you're lucky enough to find a 1967 penny with an error, such as a double die, you could potentially have a coin worth even more. Some of these error coins have gone for over $2,000 at auction. So, if you come across a 1967 penny, it's worth taking a closer look, especially if it appears to be in great condition or has any unusual characteristics. For those wondering how to determine the grade or value of a 1967 penny, consulting a professional coin grading service is a wise move. Companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, or NGC, are trusted names in the industry. These organizations grade coins based on their condition and authenticity, assigning them a grade on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70. A higher grade can make a huge difference in the coin's value, especially if it's from a notable year like 1967. If you're a collector or someone just getting started with coin collecting, keeping an eye out for 1967 no-mint mark pennies can be a worthwhile pursuit. Whether you find one in your change or come across one at a coin shop, these pennies have the potential to be valuable additions to your collection. But remember, condition and uniqueness are key. The closer your coin is to mint condition and the rarer any errors are, the more it may be worth. In summary, the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may look like an ordinary coin, but its story and the circumstances of its minting make it a fascinating piece of history. With the right condition and possibly a rare error, a 1967 penny can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a closer look. You never know what treasure you might find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Leave a comment below if you have any interesting coin finds or questions. We have something truly special for you, the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. At first glance this might look like just another penny you'd find in your pocket or coin jar, but this particular coin has an intriguing story and some surprising value in the collector's market. If you have one of these coins, you could be holding on to something that's worth much more than a cent. Let's dive into the background of the 1975 Lincoln penny and discuss why some of these coins are so valuable today. First of all, the 1975 penny belongs to the famous Lincoln series that began in 1909. Since then, the Lincoln penny has gone through a few design updates, but it remains one of the longest-running coin series in United States history. The 1975 penny is part of what's called the Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which features the Lincoln Memorial on the back of the coin. This design was used from 1959 until 2008, when it was replaced by a series of designs celebrating Abraham Lincoln's life. Now, if you look at a 1975 penny closely, you might notice that some of them don't have any mint mark on them. A mint mark is a small letter on a coin that indicates where it was produced. For instance, pennies with a D were minted in Denver, and those with an S were minted in San Francisco. However, pennies produced in Philadelphia during that time generally did not carry any mint mark. So if you see a 1975 penny without a mint mark, it was likely made at the Philadelphia Mint. But what's so special about these no mint mark 1975 pennies? While millions of these pennies were produced, only a small percentage have retained their original, pristine condition. Pennies from this period are made of 95% copper, which is more sensitive to wear and tarnish than some other metals. A 1975 penny in perfect, mint condition, meaning it looks almost as fresh as the day it was made, can attract serious attention from collectors. A high-grade 1975 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is especially sought after by those looking to complete their Lincoln Memorial Penny Collection. So, what exactly makes a 1975 penny valuable? The key factors include rarity, demand, and condition. Even though millions were minted, finding one in high-grade condition without wear or scratches is rare. Collectors place a premium on coins that are free from blemishes, scratches, or discoloration, especially if the coin has a beautiful luster or shine. For a 1975 penny to reach the top of the value scale, it usually needs to have been graded by a professional coin grading service, which confirms its condition and authenticity. But here's where things get exciting: some high-grade 1975 no-mint Mark Lincoln pennies have fetched impressive prices at auctions. In top condition, these coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The record sale for a 1975 no-mint Mark penny is over $1,000, an incredible price for what many might think of as a common penny. So, while not every 1975 penny is worth a fortune, those in top condition are rare enough to command significant prices among collectors. Another aspect that makes the 1975 no-mint Mark penny interesting is its copper content. In recent years, the value of copper has increased, and this has created additional interest in older pennies like those from 1975. The copper in these pennies is worth more than their face value alone, which makes them attractive to collectors and metal investors alike. While it's illegal to melt down pennies for their copper content, the fact that they are made from copper adds to their appeal and perceived value. So, how can you tell if your 1975 no-mint Mark penny is valuable? First, check its overall appearance. Is it bright and shiny or dull and worn? High-grade coins that have been well preserved will generally look almost new, with no major marks or discoloration. Next, consider having the coin professionally graded. A certified grade from a reputable grading service can make your coin even more appealing to serious collectors and help you get the best possible price if you decide to sell it. If you're looking to sell a 1975 no-mint Mark penny, there are a few places where you can do this. Coin dealers, online auction sites like eBay, and coin shows are all good options. Remember, presentation matters, so if your coin is in excellent condition, consider investing in a proper display or holder. This not only protects the coin but also shows potential buyers that you understand its value and have taken steps to preserve it. To wrap up, the 1975 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is an intriguing piece for any collector or coin enthusiast. While many of these pennies are still in circulation or sitting in jars across the country, only a few have the qualities that make them highly valuable. If you're lucky enough to find a 1975 penny in excellent condition, you may have something that could fetch a considerable amount on the market. This is a great reminder that sometimes even the smallest coins can carry big surprises in value. So next time you come across a penny from 1975, take a closer look. You just might be holding onto a hidden gem worth far more than a single cent. We're diving into a very special coin that has intrigued collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 2009 Lincoln penny. This coin isn't just any penny, it's unique for its design, story, mintage details, and even some rare errors that can make it worth far more than 1 cent. So, if you're curious to know how a 2009 penny can fetch you real money, stay tuned as we break down the details. And now, why is the 2009 penny so special? Well, 2009 marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent itself. To celebrate, the U.S. Mint decided to release 4 different reverse designs on the penny, each depicting a different stage of Lincoln's life. This historic design change made the 2009 penny an instant collector's item, and even today, it holds a special place among coin enthusiasts. Let's start by discussing the 4 designs, as each one represents a unique chapter in Lincoln's life. The first design is known as the birth and early childhood penny. This one features a log cabin, representing Lincoln's humble beginnings in Kentucky. The second design, known as the formative years penny, shows Lincoln as a young man reading a book while taking a break from rail splitting in Indiana. This symbolizes his pursuit of knowledge and self-education. The third design is the professional life penny. It shows Lincoln in front of the Illinois State Capitol building, representing his political career and his time spent as a lawyer. Finally, we have the presidency penny, which depicts the U.S. Capitol dome under construction, symbolizing a nation growing and evolving under Lincoln's leadership. Each of these designs was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, and they can be identified by the small P or D mint mark. But here's where things get interesting. The 2009 penny wasn't just about unique designs, it also had variations in metal composition. Due to the special release year, the mint produced some of these pennies in a 95% copper alloy, similar to the composition used in Lincoln cents before 1982. This copper version was primarily included in collector sets, while the pennies produced for general circulation were made of the usual copper-plated zinc. Next, let's talk about mintage numbers. The mintage for each of these designs was relatively low, especially compared to previous years, due to economic conditions and decreased demand for new coins. This reduced mintage makes the 2009 pennies more desirable to collectors. In total, there were around 129 million of each design minted in Philadelphia and about 198 million in Denver. While these numbers might seem high, they are significantly lower than the billions of pennies minted in other years. This lower mintage means that in top condition, these coins are becoming increasingly harder to find, especially as collectors snatch them up. Now, let's get into the values of these 2009 pennies. Generally, a circulated 2009 penny won't be worth much more than face value. However, in uncirculated, or mint condition, these coins can sell for a premium. For instance, a high-grade, uncirculated birth and early childhood penny from Philadelphia can fetch a few dollars, with some of the highest grades going for even more. The same goes for each of the other designs. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these coins in MS65 or higher grades, especially if they come with a strong strike and vibrant luster. For coins in the highest mint state grades, like MS67 or MS68, values can climb into the tens or even hundreds of dollars per coin, depending on the demand and specific market conditions, but the real excitement comes with the error coins. Like many pennies, the 2009 Lincoln cents have some rare error varieties that are worth significantly more than a regular coin. One of the most sought-after errors is the doubled die, which can be found on the formative year's design. This error shows doubling on Lincoln's fingers, making it look as though he has extra fingers or that his hand is blurred. These doubled die errors are highly collectible, with values ranging from $50 to over $500, depending on the severity of the doubling and the coin's overall condition. So, if you have a 2009 formative year's penny, it's definitely worth examining Lincoln's hand with a magnifying glass to check for this valuable error. Another popular error on the 2009 penny is the die crack error. This is where the die used to strike the coin developed a crack, leaving a raised line or mark on the coin. Die cracks can appear on any of the four designs, and their value varies depending on how noticeable the crack is and where it's located on the coin. These errors can add value to your coin, sometimes bringing in an extra $10 to $100, depending on the size and prominence of the crack. There's also a third error that's highly prized among collectors, the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is struck improperly, resulting in a design that is not centered on the coin. Off-center strikes can range from slight to extreme, with values increasing the more off-center the strike is. A minor off-center error might bring a premium of around $20, but an extreme off-center strike, where the date and Lincoln's face are still visible, can be worth well over $100. So, if you're lucky enough to find a 2009 penny with one of these errors, you could be looking at a nice payday. And even if you don't have an error coin, those high-grade, uncirculated examples are still valuable in their own right. Now, you might be wondering, where can you find these valuable 2009 pennies? Well, it's always worth checking your pocket change and those coin jars that have been collecting dust. Additionally, you can find rolls of 2009 pennies for sale at coin shops, online marketplaces, or through coin dealers. Buying rolls can be a fun way to search for high-grade coins or errors without breaking the bank. Just remember to handle any uncirculated coins carefully, as even a small scratch can lower their value. And there you have it, the fascinating story of the 2009 penny, a coin that commemorates Lincoln's legacy, offers unique designs, and has real value for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, the 2009 Lincoln penny is a coin worth looking out for. With its historic significance, lower mintage, and potential for valuable errors, this penny has truly earned its place in coin collecting history. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed learning about the 2009 penny and want to hear more about valuable coins you might have in your pocket right now, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you found any interesting 2009 pennies or if there's another coin you'd like us to cover. Happy hunting, and we'll see you in the next video.